Hi, I'm Jen of JST Knitwear Designs. Here I am, I'm just knitting up a child's version of my new and upcoming design, and I've just noticed, if you can see it here, I've actually knit this burp row instead of burping it. So you can see we've got a knit one in the middle of that. So, and actually I've done it in a couple of them in the following stitches, and then the rest seem to be fine. So I obviously wasn't paying attention. So I'm gonna have to correct them. So I decided I would record a little tutorial on how to correct brioche stitches if you've got them wrong. So what I'm going to start to do is I'm going to rip back down to this area here, and then I'll show you how we can pick it up. Okay. So since I just barked, or I mean not barked, but burped the stitch, I'm just going to unpick him and let the yarn go back here, so we don't want to mess up with these stitches here. So I've literally got a spare needle. I actually can't find my crochet needle. I've gone and looked for it everywhere and I don't know where it is. So I'm just going to use another spare needle that I have here. And I'm literally just going to tease these out, all of these strands, drop it back. Okay, back down to our culprit area where our stitch went amiss. And I believe it's you. So we're here. And what you're better off doing is teasing them all out. So the first thing what we're going to do is when we want to correct brioche, we always want to do it with the bark column facing us. For me, it's the way I do it. It's 100 times easier. So I'm going to flip my work over to this side. So we've got the bark column or the contrast color facing us, or the main color, whichever it is. And I've picked up my stitch here. This is my little stitch that we had our problem with. But first of all, tease out all of these strands because we want them all nice so we can see where they should be. And then we go about picking it up. Now, if you have a crochet hook, well and good. If you don't worry. I'm just going to show you how you can do it without using a crochet hook. So I'm going to take up my stitch. Now, there's 3 strands here before our contrast color or our blue color, and then these are our corally orange colors. This yarn over here is to do with the stitch on the previous round, so we don't want to mess with him. So we're going to leave him be, which is this guy, but we're going to take these 2 and this contrast color and we're going to work those together. So I'm going to put it in straight into the needle, or straight into the stitch. Then I'm going to pick up these 2 strands, these 2 long. Okay, these would be our burp color, or our burp color, our main color on the other side. And then we're going to knit. This is our stitch that we need to knit it through. So I've kind of gone in behind, picked it up. If you have a crochet hook, it's a lot easier. And then pull it through that stitch. And then you've got one worked up. So again, we're going to ignore the first strand, which is the yarn over. And then we're going to take these next 2. And then we're going to go up, pull them up, go over the blue. If you can see this, it's kind of fiddly. And then pull that blue through. So you're working up 2 strands for every one that you want to. Here we go. So we're going to get, where are we going? So we're going to get these 2 again, go up behind them, and then down and pull that guy through the blue, not him. And see, we're working our way up. And we get up to the last one here. And now we're back up to where we were. And no, not him. We don't want a pink coming through. We want a blue. Oh, he is a blue. It was just the colour of the yarn. So we're going to, again, he would have been here. So let's tease him out again so you can see that the blue is here. Here is our stitch. We want to go into these next 2 strands. And then we want to literally work the blue through. You won't go through for me this time. Here we go. And we're up. And then we have the last 2. And we're back up to the top. And then we can pop him back on the needle. And then, as you can see, now this looks all pretty nice and neat, and it's the ones are done the right way they should be. They should be all this way. We turn over here, and we can see all our burps again, not like this guy. where the error is in the next one as well. I really was not paying attention. So, but what we need to do is this yarn over, this is part of the yarn over from the previous round for this stitch that hasn't been worked yet. So we're going to place him back up on the needle, and so then we've literally done our last burp. We're going to do a yarn over, and then we're going to burp this guy. And then we do slip one, yarn over, and then we realize, oh boy, this guy is wrong as well, so I'm going to have to drop him as well. So I'm just going to have to work through these again. So I hope that helps. Rewind that a lot and play with, don't be, you know, afraid to drop some stitches and pick them back up again, because it is possible to do it. So then we have our one burr column, and I just see this guy. He looks like he's okay, but this one definitely isn't. So I have to do him as well. Okay, so that's how I pick up, or how I correct stitches in brioche that have been dropped. Okay, or knit the wrong way or purl the wrong way. And I hope that helps.